Welcome to our video series, How to Make Six Figures in 2020. Today's fifth episode talks about how to build lasting relationships with your business partners and generate a lot of leads. Hello, I'm Voltaire Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temple Properties, top 1% agent in the county. I wanted to go over a really cool program on how to get more business from your business partners. So just think about lenders, right? Lenders make their business on the backs of real estate agents. That's genius, right? Because we find the buyers, we get the leads, and then we refer them to a lender. Now, is it crazy to think that we should potentially ask for some reciprocation? It isn't. So right now I just want to go over a form that very simply will help you make more money in the years to come. So this form is top 50 business partners, okay? So let's think about it. Starts with lenders, and then it goes to tax people, attorneys, and other professionals, insurance people. Now, the cool thing is when it comes to lenders, most people are just thinking, okay, one lender. That lender has multiple agents, so the chances of you getting a referral from them, slim to none, right? So what you need to do is you find multiple lenders. Now, if you think about it, how many banks are there in San Diego? There's a lot of banks. So I could just name off a few. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, SDCCU, North County Credit Union, or something like that. So there's a bunch of credit unions, a bunch of banks, a bunch of direct lenders, private lenders, where different people bank. So when you sit down with a new buyer, ask them, where do they bank? You know, they might say, you know, Navy Fed or something like that. And most likely they want to stick with Navy Fed. So what you need to do is build relationships with a banker at every single bank. Now you have, let's say, 10 different bankers in your arsenal. So when you meet someone, where do you bank? They say Wells Fargo. Great, I got a guy. You start referring business, right? So you start referring business. Number one, it's gonna make your transactions a lot easier. Number two, those lenders, those bankers, you know, they don't get, especially at those banks like that, they don't really get referrals. They just get walk-ins. So they have a realtor referring them business, which is you, then all of a sudden they're going to remember you. They're going to start giving you those walk-ins. So with this form, you just list your top lenders, whether you used them in the past, you put them on here. If you don't have a lot of lenders, you got to start walking into branches and building those relationships with lenders. And then you just put them on a campaign, right? So you email and mail them on a monthly basis, just telling them about you, your business, you know, what's going on. Call them on a monthly basis, invite them out to coffee, invite them to lunches. The thing with realtors is that we accept free food. We accept, you know, free coffee lunches, coffee dates, lunch dates from lenders that are trying to get our business. It should be the other way around. We should be inviting them, paying for their lunch, paying for their coffee. And then at that point, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, okay, well, thanks for the lunch. You know, I'm gonna think about you next time somebody walks into my branch. We need to have a birthday program. So going back to a prior video that we did, we need the Ford script, right? Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. We need to know all about these lenders, and we need to build relationships instead of transactions. And we need to know their birthday, right? So on their birthday, send them a nice gift. And then you could, you know, create some type of monthly happy hour or some type of event that they come to your event. So I've been talking a lot about lenders, but let's talk about attorneys. I just got a referral from an attorney 2 days ago for a listing. That person is going to list with me because the referral came from a trusted attorney, and you know, when somebody has an attorney, they put them up here. So if they refer someone, they're going to use them. So that's going to be a nice little listing for myself. This attorney, I hunted down for a couple of years, invited her to coffee and to lunches, and she was always busy, always this, blowing me off. But guess who she thought about whenever she had a lead for a seller, right? So we need to do that. We need to do that with tax people, insurance people, and just be top of mind. And this is how you become top of mind. So you write all their information here, and then you just go through it, and then you call them once a week. So that's your tip of the week, or this is your tip for this series. If you have any questions about this, DM me, and then I can get you some more information on how to do it better.